Anyone who has seen Dream's manhunts know that they have flashy techniques. But how many real speedrunning strategies did he actually use? Dream's manhunt videos brought thousands of players into Minecraft speedrunning, and with the series returning, he's been using more modern techniques. So, I went through every original manhunt to answer one question. How many real speedrunning strategies did Dream actually use? We have to start at the beginning, with Dream's first manhunt. While Dream's speedrunning skill is questionable at this point, he actually does something pretty interesting. Dream is underground with no gravel in sight for a flint and steel. While building his nether portal, he places lava and wood near his portal. This setup is known as a woodlight. While Dream's version was not optimal, it is still a display of great game knowledge, especially for that time. Speedrunners have optimized setups to give the maximum chance for a portal to light from wood burning around it. While lighting with a flint and steel is just ideal, runners build this setup and switch to hard difficulty to increase the rate of fire spreading, lighting the portal. In the very next manhunt, we see Dream build a nether portal in a random spot in the nether. This is known as a blind travel. In modern speedruns, runners will often have everything they need to beat the game after getting the blaze rods, so they will blindly build a portal in the nether instead of going to their original one, in hopes of being close to the stronghold. This strategy was banned in later manhunts, as nether travel is overpowered, and going back to your original portal forces more interaction with the hunters. But next, we jump way ahead to the 5v1 rematch. Manhunts are known for their insane clutch moments, and this one is easily the most famous. The boat clutch at the very start of the run looks incredibly flashy, but obviously isn't directly applicable. However, boats are one of the most important items in Manhunt, and speedrunners use them in similar ways, for mobility, fall damage prevention, and clutching bad situations. But flashy moments like this aren't the only time Manhunts overlap with real speedrunning strategy. Next up, we go back to the first 4v1 manhunt. Dream has had to make noticeable changes to keep up with the intensity of 4 hunters. This is the first manhunt where he consistently switches from swords to axes. Axes are much stronger in early to mid-game PvP, and Dream shows just how dominant they can be. Axes are also the primary weapon in speedrunning, since they deal higher burst damage and kill most relevant mobs in just 2 hits. And that same shift towards efficiency shows up even more clearly in the end fight. In the 4v1 rematch, we see a speedrunning strategy that is still extremely relevant today. During the end fight, Dream kills the Ender Dragon using beds without ever breaking the end crystals. This is known as a one cycle, where the dragon is killed in a single perch, if the setup and timing are done correctly. Despite being slightly overshadowed by new techniques such as the zero cycle, this is one of the most important strategies in modern speedrunning. Being able to be consistently done on any seed as long as you have 4 beds. Now we need to go back to where the most speedrunning overlap truly began. The 3v1 finale rematch is the first manhunt played on the 1.16 Nether update, and this is where the series really changes. This is also the most popular Minecraft speedrun version, and many of the strategies Dream uses here would later become standard speedrunning techniques. The most important one is Bastion looting. Bastions quickly became a staple of manhunts, and they're a staple of speedrunning as well. Speedrunners developed optimized routes that gather gold and piglins into one area as fast as possible. Most modern Bastion routes can take less than 2 minutes when done correctly. As the series continues, Dream becomes more and more familiar with these structures. But even before Bastions became the meta, we go back to an even earlier speedrunning method. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video, feel free to like and subscribe to get more videos just like this. Jumping back to the first 3v1 manhunt, Dream uses a new strategy for getting ender pearls. Instead of relying on killing endermen manually, he trades with villagers. At the time, the Nether update hadn't been released yet, so piglin bartering didn't exist. Villager trading was the fastest and most consistent way to get pearls, far quicker than hunting endermen. In the 1.14 and 1.15 speedrun categories, this is still the standard strategy to this day. As the series continued, game knowledge started to extend beyond movement and combat. We now jump to the final manhunt, the 5v1 grand finale, where a real speedrunning concept is actually used by the hunters this time. By understanding how Minecraft's world generation works, the hunters are able to locate diamonds extremely early. In any percent speedruns, diamonds aren't required, so this specific strategy isn't worth the time. But in all advancement speedruns, players need lapis to enchant, and speedrunners use a similar world gen quirk to locate lapis efficiently instead. But in the final manhunts, speed is everything. In the 5 Hunters finale rematch, Dream enters the Nether faster than he ever has in a manhunt. By using a ruined portal near spawn, he was able to complete it, and enter the Nether almost instantly. This is a strategy speedrunners use when possible, but is a very high roll strategy, and most seeds don't allow for it. A run by speedrunner Skycrab had a very similar setup, including a looting sword from the start. That run was on pace to be a world record, but it fell apart right at the very end. And finally, we reach the flashiest speedrunning strategy used in the entire series. The final strategy comes from the 5v1 finale, and it's one of the flashiest manhunt plays that actually has real speedrunning application. Dream uses a pearl stasis chamber, but speedrunners obviously don't build a stasis setup like this. Instead, they use something much simpler, known as a pearl hang. After throwing an ender pearl, speedrunners lower their render distance to unload the chunk, and hang the pearl in place. When they're ready, they raise the render distance and the pearl is instantly loaded again. Unfortunately, this only works in older versions of the game, but even so, it's an insane mechanic to emulate for a manhunt. That covers all of the major speedrunning strategies I found throughout the Manhunt series. There are a few smaller niche ideas I didn't go deep into, and I'm sure there are moments worth debating, so let me know in the comments if you spotted any others. Until next time, thank you for watching. Okay, but like, come on, seriously, water in the Nether? It's not even a speedrunning thing, you're just stupid.